The ground shakes beneath my feet. Not an earthquake, just a herd of 90-foot diplodocus passing by. One accidental step and I'm flatter than my ex-girlfriend. I wonder if she misses me. Anyway, welcome to the Jurassic, where being accidentally stepped on is actually one of the more merciful ways to go. So, this is how I die. Not from the Black Death, not from medieval medical experiments, but from a prehistoric predator with breath that could kill a vulture. The T-Rex stares at me, clearly confused, and honestly, I'm just as bewildered. My medieval mud camouflage, my brilliant survival technique from the Plague era, might just be my ticket to survival in the most dangerous ecosystem in Earth's history. The dinosaur sniffs me. I can feel its hot breath thick with the smell of, well, prehistoric meat. My medieval mud coating might just be saving my life. The dinosaur takes a step back. Is it the smell? The mud? The lingering essence of medieval medical malpractice? I'll take the W. Ever wonder what wakes you up faster than your alarm clock? Try the screech of a pack of coelurosaurs circling your makeshift shelter as the Jurassic sun rises. That's exactly what I experience as my eyes snap open to find myself surrounded by what paleontologists might call small carnivores. But don't let that description fool you. These early rising hunters stand taller than modern wolves. My heart pounds as I scramble up the nearest cycad tree, desperately hoping to escape. But these nimble predators aren't giving up so easily. They follow, showcasing their climbing abilities with terrifying efficiency. The pack communicates through a series of clicks and hisses, coordinating their assault with a strategy that would make modern wolves look disorganized. You see, these coelurosaurs aren't just random hunters. They're tactical predators that have evolved to hunt specifically during the cooler morning hours when their warm-blooded prey is still sluggish. They move in groups of 5 to 12, surrounding their target and cutting off escape routes with military precision. As I leap frantically between trees, the humid morning air fills my lungs like wet cement. Each breath feels like drowning. The oxygen-rich atmosphere both a blessing and a curse. My muscles have more energy, but my lungs burn with each gasp. The coordinated pack forces me deeper into a dense fern forest. I brush against what looks like an innocent plant, only to feel an immediate burning sensation on my arm. Blisters form within seconds. This isn't just any plant. Many Jurassic flora evolved toxic compounds, specifically to deter dinosaurs from munching on them. These chemical weapons work just as effectively on human skin, creating painful wounds that further slow my escape. What makes these small carnivores truly terrifying isn't just their size or numbers, it's their feeding equipment. Their teeth aren't designed for scavenging like many modern predators. Instead, they possess specialized teeth evolved specifically for one purpose: tearing flesh from living, struggling prey. My desperate sprint through the undergrowth reveals yet another morning terror. A prehistoric insect the size of my hand lands on my shoulder, attracted by the scent of mammalian blood. These aren't your backyard mosquitoes. They're ancient blood drinkers equipped with mouthparts that can pierce dinosaur hide. And ta-dam! I smell like an all-you-can-eat buffet. As the morning bloodsuckers release their grip on me, a more lethal threat emerges: the Jurassic midday. The terror of tiny teeth fades into insignificance when I suddenly find myself standing in an open plain, directly in the path of creatures so massive they create their own miniature ecosystems wherever they go. Imagine trying to navigate through Manhattan during rush hour. Except the cars are 85-foot-long Brachiosaurus weighing more than 80 tons each, and they can't see anything smaller than a truck. As I stumble toward a distant patch of shade, my vision blurring from dehydration, the ground begins to vibrate. Not the gentle rumble of an approaching storm, but the rhythmic thundering of sauropod footsteps. Each impact sends small rocks dancing across the baked earth. A herd is approaching and they're not travelling single file. The giants transform the landscape as they move. Trees snap like toothpicks under their massive bodies. Seeds scatter in their wake, creating future forests. Small creatures dart between their legs, some opportunistic, others desperately avoiding becoming accidental casualties. I freeze as I witness a grim scene. A dinosaur roughly my size, perhaps a juvenile ornithopod, miscalculates its escape route. 1 second it exists as a living, breathing creature. The next, it's nothing but a smear beneath a diplodocus foot. The giant doesn't even break stride. It literally cannot perceive what it has just destroyed. As if being crushed isn't threat enough, the oppressive heat triggers another deadly phenomenon. In the distance, a column of smoke rises from the tree line. The oxygen-rich atmosphere has transformed a lightning strike into a rapidly spreading inferno. My desperate sprint for water leads me to a shimmering pond. Salvation at last. But as I approach, I notice something strange about the water's surface. The warm Jurassic waters create perfect conditions for toxic algal blooms that can poison any creature desperate enough to drink. As the last rays of the sun vanish, the poison pond gleams with an eerie shimmer under the darkening sky. I might think night would bring relief, but in the Jurassic, darkness introduces an entirely new category of terror. Predators that evolved specifically to hunt when the sun retreats. Then, the sounds begin. Not the familiar hoots and howls of a modern forest, but alien acoustics that have no reference point in human experience. Clicks that seem to triangulate position. Low, resonant growls that aren't quite heard. They're felt deep in my chest cavity, triggering primal panic responses. What was that? Something moves in the darkness. Something I can't see, but that can absolutely see me. Or rather, sense me. Meganosaurus and other specialised nocturnal predators don't rely on vision at all. They've evolved heat-sensing organs similar to those in modern snakes, capable of detecting the warmth radiating from my trembling body from distances up to 50 feet away. The forest floor begins to glow. Patches of fungi emit an ethereal blue-green light, while bioluminescent insects drift through the air like living stars. It's beautiful, in a way that makes my skin crawl. This alien Jurassic nightscape, but the light that helps me see also reveals my position to anything watching from the shadows. The bioluminescent glow intensifies in one area, attracting both my attention and, unfortunately, that of something large moving through the underbrush. The strategy becomes clear. Some nocturnal hunters use curious prey's attraction to light as a hunting technique, the prehistoric equivalent of a deep-sea anglerfish's lure. So here's the terrifying truth about the Jurassic. It wasn't Earth as we know it. It was an alien world that would reject your very existence. You wouldn't need to worry about becoming a T-Rex's lunch because your immune system would wave the white flag long before that showdown. Wait! What's that small creature? A tiny prehistoric bird swoops down, snatching my watch before I can react. It flutters away to its nest, pecking curiously at the shiny object. The watch suddenly powers on, its face glowing with unearthly light. Before I can process what's happening, reality warps around me. The Jurassic vanishes, replaced by the scorching sun of ancient Egypt, the half-built pyramid of Giza looming before my eyes.